So Rob, what's the story behind this? Alright everybody, Rob Ferretti here, making the impossible happen. Just got a call from Atlanta. They need 2 cars down in Atlanta for the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's like in 2 days. But they called me last night, which was Thursday night. They wanted them Friday night, which is in like a couple hours, or like the rest of today. And I'm making it happen, and it's not easy, I promise. Let me show you. It's my day. Alright, with literal icicles dripping from the Ferrari, it's going down to Atlanta for the Super Bowl, as is the AMG GT. Now luckily Jeff will see this video, so he'll see. He was concerned that it wouldn't be straight, but look, it's level. My new truck, I just booked, as I said, the last minute rental to the Super Bowl for 2 cars, this one and the 488. And this has become more of a headache than I was expecting. And I had to borrow Jeff's trailer, which is cool, but Jeff obviously drives race cars, and race cars don't have winders. And as you can see here, when everyone asks like problems with trailers or why I built the truck and everything like that, this is a big one, because my trailers, anytime I bought an open car trailer, it had to be impressively long, because you had to have the entire front door in front of the wheel arch. So that means this trailer would have to be another 3 or 4 feet long just to be able to accommodate this car and be able to get out the door. Now I found myself in a problem where the door doesn't open, because if you see where the door line is, boom, you got to clear a couple of inches. So now that I'm in a last minute pinch and we got to get it down, like everything is last minute, which sucks, but part of making things happen is making them work. So how did I do it? Well, I took a jack, rest the jack here on the metal, put the jack under here, and jack the car up a couple inches on this side so that the door can open, because obviously I'm not going to trailer down to Atlanta with the window open. And that allowed me to get out of the car. Now the biggest problem there is it's scary as shit having a jack sitting, resting on this, wedged under the car, lifting the car up, and having the door open above this. Because having the door open above this, if that car comes down, if the jack fails, if anything happens, that car comes down, this door is going to rip off the car, rendering the car virtually useless, all to try to save a rental. So now, you're asking, cool, why is the car here? Well, my new truck that I just built, my car hauler, I had it hooked up before, and the lights don't work. And then I hooked it up to my other vehicle, and the lights did work. The tail lights, the brake lights. You can't trailer without lights. It's like illegal and unsafe, honestly. If you don't have your blinkers and you don't have your lights, it's a problem. So what did I do? Well, now I'm going to end up having to take 2 vehicles down to Atlanta versus 1, because my truck needs to be activated. I think they have to do something on the truck where they make it so that you can use the brakes. They activate the trailer brake. I don't know why, but we had to do that on a different vehicle. I remembered that, and I completely blanked on it until now when I needed it. And that is why you see this thing just sitting here in the middle of the road. So I'm backing up one of my rental cars to it, and I'm going to tow it with my Range Rover. So that sucks, but it's going to make it work. And now my truck that's designed to pull 2 vehicles will now only be pulling 1 vehicle. The cautionary tale here, hopefully the whatchamacallits are good. The tires are good, because I don't have a spare, and if a tire blows out, that's going to screw me up. I told the guys that I should be able to get the cars down there tonight, thinking I'd be able to leave at like 9 a.m. And if you leave at 9 a.m., it's about 14 hours down to Atlanta if all goes well and you don't stop. So that was like, all right, cool. I can get down by midnight. And it doesn't look like it's going to be midnight, so I may have to deliver them tomorrow morning instead. But there you go. You want to know why there's a random trailer sitting in the middle of the road with an AMG on it, ripe for the stealing? Now you know. For those of you not familiar with my other company, I started a company called Adventure Drives, which combines driving and bucket list travel. So it's a lot of fun. Our next trip is up to the Northern Lights in Iceland at the end of February. We're going to be doing snowmobiling on glaciers, off-roading, taking a dip in the Blue Lagoon, and drinking whiskey until we're silly. So that's going to be a lot of fun. After that, we're off to Europe for a trip in July. If you're interested, prices can be done per person. It starts at about $3,000 per person for Iceland. Don't worry, if you don't have somebody to go with you, we can match you up with somebody. You can check the link in the description for adventuredrives.com and sign up today.